Let's get right into it. Cicada 3301. One January morning in 2012, a mysterious image appeared on the internet with a simple message. We are looking for highly intelligent individuals. It sounded like the beginning of a movie, but it was real. The puzzle, later known as Cicada 3301, led participants through encrypted messages, hidden websites, QR codes, books, music, and even physical clues placed in cities around the world. Each solved riddle revealed another, making the challenge even more mysterious. Here's the part nobody has fully explained. No one has ever confirmed who created Cicada 3301, or what its true purpose was. Some believe it was a recruitment test for experts in cryptography or cybersecurity, while others think it was an elaborate social experiment. Several puzzle series appeared between 2012 and 2014, but the creators have never been publicly identified. More than a decade later, Cicada 3301 remains one of the internet's greatest unsolved mysteries. The wow signal. Imagine astronomers searching the sky when, all at once, an unusually strong radio signal appears from deep space, then vanishes forever. That's exactly what happened on August 15, 1977, when Ohio State University's Big Ear Radio Observatory detected a signal so remarkable that astronomer Jerry Eman circled the computer printout and wrote one unforgettable word beside it. Wow. The name has stuck ever since. Here's the mystery. The signal lasted only about 72 seconds, matched what scientists expected from a distant radio source, and has never been detected again despite decades of searching. Researchers have proposed explanations ranging from natural cosmic phenomena to human-made interference, but none has been confirmed. To this day, the wow signal remains one of astronomy's most famous unsolved mysteries, leaving scientists with far more questions than answers. Number stations. Late at night, radio hobbyists around the world sometimes hear something unsettling. A calm voice endlessly reading strings of numbers, letters, or coded words over shortwave radio. These mysterious broadcasts are known as number stations. They often repeat the same message before suddenly disappearing into static. No music, no introductions, no explanation. Just an anonymous voice transmitting coded messages across the airwaves. Here's where things get fascinating. Number stations are real, and some governments have even acknowledged using similar broadcasts to communicate with intelligence agents. Shortwave radio can reach enormous distances, making it useful for sending encrypted one-way messages. While many stations fell silent after the Cold War, a few are still occasionally heard today. Who receives every transmission remains unknown, making number stations one of the world's longest-running real-life mysteries. Polybius Arcade Mystery. Imagine walking into an arcade in the early 1980s and spotting a game no one had ever seen before. According to the legend, it was called Polybius. Players claimed it caused strange effects like vivid nightmares, memory problems, and intense anxiety. Then came the wildest part. Mysterious men in black were supposedly seen collecting data from the machine before it vanished without a trace, leaving behind only rumors and unanswered questions. Here's what makes the story so fascinating. Despite decades of searching, no verified evidence has ever confirmed that Polybius actually existed. Historians and gaming researchers generally consider it an internet legend, possibly inspired by real arcade incidents and Cold War-era conspiracy theories. Even so, the mystery refuses to disappear. More than 40 years later, Polybius remains one of the most famous and enduring myths in video game history. The Backrooms phenomenon. One blurry photo. That's all it took. In 2019, an ordinary-looking image of empty yellow hallways appeared online, paired with a story about accidentally not clipping out of reality into a never-ending maze called the Backrooms. The ideas spread like wildfire. Endless rooms, buzzing fluorescent lights, stained carpets, and the feeling that something might be watching from around the next corner turned a simple picture into an internet sensation. Here's the truth behind the mystery. The Backrooms aren't real places. They're a collaborative internet horror story, often called a creepypasta, that grew through online forums, videos, games, and fan-created lore. Thousands of people have expanded the fictional universe with new levels, creatures, and stories, transforming a single, unsettling image into one of the internet's most recognizable and influential horror phenomena. Lost media mysteries. Imagine knowing a movie, TV episode, or song once existed, but no one can find it anymore. Welcome to the world of lost media, where real pieces of entertainment vanish through time. Some were accidentally erased, others were never properly archived, and a few survive only in old advertisements or people's memories. It sounds unbelievable, but countless films, broadcasts, and games have disappeared despite once being publicly available. Here's the exciting part. The internet has turned ordinary people into digital detectives. Online communities spend years searching through forgotten archives, old recordings, and private collections, sometimes recovering media believed lost forever. Incredible discoveries have already been made, while many mysteries remain unsolved. Every missing film reel or forgotten broadcast is a reminder that even in the digital age, history can still disappear, waiting for someone to find it again. The Marianas Web myth. Believe it or not, some people claim there's a hidden layer of the internet even deeper than the dark web, a place called Marianas Web. According to the myth, it's supposedly impossible for ordinary users to access and contains the world's most closely guarded secrets. The story spread across forums and social media, quickly becoming one of the internet's most famous digital legends and fueling endless speculation. Here's the reality. There is no credible evidence that Marianas Web actually exists. Cybersecurity experts consider it an internet myth, not a verified part of the web. While the deep web and dark web are real, the idea of an even deeper, hidden network called Marianas Web has never been proven. Even so, the mystery continues to fascinate people, showing how a compelling story can spread across the internet and become a legend of its own. Hidden Google Easter eggs. Type the right words into Google and something unexpected might happen. Over the years, Google has hidden dozens of playful Easter eggs inside its search engine. Search for phrases like, do a barrel roll, and watch the entire page spin. Try askew, and the screen tilts slightly. They're tiny surprises created by Google's engineers, turning an ordinary search into a fun little discovery that millions of people have stumbled upon. Here's the interesting part. These Easter eggs aren't bugs or secret hacks. They're intentional features officially built by Google. Some celebrate science, movies, or classic video games, while others exist simply to make people smile. Although a few have been retired over time, many are still available today. It's a reminder that even one of the world's biggest technology companies enjoys hiding small surprises in plain sight, waiting for curious users to find them. Lake City Quiet Pills. One ordinary-looking website became one of the internet's biggest unsolved mysteries. Lake City Quiet Pills started as a simple message board, but users later discovered clues involving military references, coded messages, and the death of its founder. These findings sparked theories about secret intelligence operations or mercenary groups. However, none of these claims were ever proven, leaving behind a mystery where facts and online theories remain difficult to separate. Until we meet again.